of Knuckle Up with myself, Mike Orr, my man Cedric Ben in the den, doing what we do best, bringing you the prospects to watch for. Today we got another good one out of Peach Boxing in West Auckland, New Zealand, and this kid has yet to turn pro, still an amateur, and we're talking about Omid Azizi. Let's talk about him, man. This kid, brawler.
Yeah.
Definitely a brawler. Getting in there, swinging for the fences, not worrying about getting hit. He's got a chin. He's proved it time and time again. He's three-time national champion, man.
Yeah. So he not necessarily just swinging for the fences. There's some accuracy. There's some accuracy on those punches.
There is accuracy because he's got
the
tutelage, man. Isaac Peach, man. He's doing them right, man. He's teaching them right.
Judging by those, go ahead.
Go on.
Those 3 championships that he's won shows that he has some accuracy on those hard swinging punches. Good afternoon, Sheila from Atlanta.
What's up, Sheila?
So the question is so it's official that he's going to be turning pro. We're just wondering who he's going to be signing with.
He's no. He's just about to turn 18, right? He's not quite 18 yet. He's been boxing since 2018, competing. He's compiled a record of so far 31 wins, 9 losses. He's ranked 35th out of 684 in the light division. He's ranked 1st out of 36 in New Zealand. And he's coming off a great unanimous decision win over Edward Richards for the 2021 New Zealand National Boxing Championship Finals junior. And, it was a great fight, man. Definitely a great fight to watch. It was April 22nd. It's not that long ago. So, guys, you got to check this out. If you can find it, we've been watching it. The kid's definitely educated, man. Definitely a national champion. Definitely reminds me a lot of the way Miyamoto fights. That nonstop. You know what? It must be Peach Boxing signature, man. That's what it's got to be. A lot of these fighters coming out of this gym, man. They're no holds bar, man. They know how to throw. They know how to throw. They know how to throw heavy, and they know how to throw multiple. Not just one shot. They overwhelm. They swarm, and they unleash a barrage of punches, and usually forcing stoppage. So
yeah. And specifically about Mr. Azizi, he's just about to turn 18 or 18 years old right now. This is when you're going on 17, 18 is the years that you're going to be going into the senior ranks. As an amateur. That's when you make that leap into the senior ranks. So it's going to be interesting whether he stays amateur or turns professional. There's not too many cases. Like it's really like special fighters that turn pro early from their amateur ranks. Just the late guy. I mean, Canelo turned pro at 15 years old. There's very few stories like that. But and also the latest off the top of my head, David Lemieux from Montreal. He turned pro right after he won a couple of youth championships. He turned pro right after that because they felt that much confidence in his power. So it's going to be interesting. And that's the thing to see. Like there's some kids that are very good. They're good in the junior level because some kids develop at different levels. So sometimes one kid could just overwhelm another one. But when you get to the seniors, someone mentioned this on another. So when you get to the seniors, when you punch a grown man in their face, they're gonna want to punch you back. That's when you really get to see if your skills are up to par to make it at that level, right?
Sheila, I'm loving the fact that you got your ear to the ground, man, and you know exactly the boxers we're talking about this week. Shout out to you for keeping up with these young cats that are coming up in the game, man. Omid doesn't rush. He's another scientific boxer. You would think he's not, but then he'll surprise you, and that's the reason why he's the 3-time national youth champion.
Yeah.
Like I said, he can get in there and brawl, but it's an educated brawl. You can see it, man. He'll get in there, he'll throw with you, but then he'll catch himself getting sloppy, and he'll slow down, back up, and then place his shot. And he really thinks when he's re-entering that combative that combative area and really, you know, standing toe to toe with the guy. He really knows what he's doing, man. He's got a great coach, man. Isaac Peach. He's turning out champions big time, you know. And honestly, it's he's one of these kids that we should see going pro probably in the next year, maybe two. You know, he's still young. He still has a long time ahead of him, man. You know, he's he's in that gym, man, 5 days a week. 5 days a week. You know, he's inspired by, you know, Manny Pacquiao. This is why he wants to compete. You know, and he's a very dedicated amateur, man. And you know, he's got the heart for it. Definitely has the skill and has the right backing, man, with Isaac Peach. And they're pumping out some you know, some great fighters, man. Like tomorrow, we got another female that we're going to be talking about coming out of the same gym. Who is a champion as well as a national champ. Shout out to Carl, man, from Last Bell Boxing.
Yeah, Carl and Andy. We forget to mention Andy too. Carl and Andy.
Carl and Andy, Last Bell Boxing, guys. Don't forget to check them out Thursdays, man. They're live, and usually can catch them on the weekends after the events in the UK, man. Great bunch of guys, very well educated. You got to love that channel and their show. Good friends of ours, our counterparts over side of the pond. Shout out to you, Carl and Andy. Love it, man. Cedric is a legend. Yes, he is. Yes,
just on their show today.
That's excellent. That's excellent. But yes, so we're talking about him, Omid Azizi. You know, be on the lookout for this kid to turn pro because honestly, Isaac Peach, you know, he doesn't have a huge stable. He's got, you know, his main fighters, and then he's got you know, 3 or 4 that are up and coming that you know, he's standing behind and looking to push towards that pro game. And this is definitely one of these kids. If you guys get the opportunity, you know, Google it, man. Check out his fights, check out his championship wins. You know, you'll see it, man. You'll see a young kid who's very educated, who does have some strength in those hands, man, for a young kid. And, you know, I can't wait to see this kid turn pro, man. It'd be great. See him in the paid ranks. But that
or as a high-level amateur, whatever he decides to do.
But he does have his end goal is to go pro. That is his end goal. He has said that in countless interviews. That's what he wants to do. He wants to go pro. It's just a matter of time. It'll be when, you know, him and his coach decide that it's time for him to move forward. You know, you don't want to push him too quick, and you don't want to push him too late. You know, he's just one of these kids that's gonna. I think he's gonna settle in real nice, and that's why we're talking about him, man. So, guys, thanks for tuning into today on Knuckle Up for another young and hungry prospect that's up and coming here, man. And definitely be on the lookout for this kid in the paid ranks. He should be exciting to watch for sure. Shout out to Sheila. Shout out to Carl and Andy, Last Bell Boxing. Guys, thanks for all the love and support. Thank you for dropping the comments. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel. New prospect. We'll be finishing off Isaac Peach Boxing and Peach Boxing Gym in Auckland, New Zealand. So definitely don't forget, tomorrow, same time, same channel here. Hit up talkinfight.com, like and share, hit that subscribe, get that membership, man. We'll see you tomorrow, same time. Knuckle up.